Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna tell you when I was working with this Karen. We didn't call them Karens back then, but she was a Karen for that, for sure. She was one. Well, I just had a new job and I was excited. I was like, okay, new job, let the money roll in, roll in. Came to the office, and most of the time when I come somewhere and I'm new, I'll be like extremely friendly. Everybody does it, I guess. You be friendly, you introduce yourself to everybody, shake everybody's hand, and just make the best out of it, I guess. And I was put in a place where two girls had to teach me all the ins and outs of the job. What to do, what not to do, how to work with the system, of course. And I was like, oh, the girls are nice. In the break, we even went together outside and get some lunch, and we came back inside. Everything was good. Then all of a sudden, we were put in seats in like a big row, and then two people across from each other. And I was looking at the computer, logging in and to what I had to do. And all of a sudden I saw a big flash, like somebody's making a picture of you. And the colleague in front of me, across from me, and she was like, and I was like, did you just make a picture of me? And she went like, yes I did, because you look so funny to me and I just had to make a picture of you. She was not even ashamed of it. She just blurted out like, yes I did. And she said, yeah, I had a necklace on, and to her my necklace was, do I have this thing around here somewhere? No, I don't. I had a necklace with keychains on it. I'm looking at this side because on that side I have a rack with all my jewelry, but I don't see it. I don't know. The necklace had chains on it. A chain with a gold chain with little gold keys on it, like a necklace with keys. And she was like, oh, the necklace with the chains is so funny. And I'm gonna send it to everybody I know. I just want to show the picture. And I was like, you don't have my permission to like snap a picture of me and then send it to people. And mind you, she showed me the picture. She went like, look at the picture, look at the picture. I made a picture, look. I'm not gonna show my phone. Look at the picture I made of you. Look, doesn't it look funny? Doesn't it look funny to you? With my whole face on it. And I was wearing something that was quite open so you could see all of my tatas. And I was like, I'd rather not you do that to me. That's not okay. That's just rude. And I was, at that moment I was just shocked. I was looking at her like, is this girl really, is she for real? Is she for real? And I was like, how am I going to be calm and collected and ask her to remove this picture without me going on, bitch, you better remove that pic. Because that's in my mind, I was like, remove that bitch. In my mind, I was like beating her up. I was like, this girl's just karma crooked. Sorry about that. Straight. I was like, if this girl does not remove this picture, I'm gonna go nuts. And I'm like, this is my first day, God, why is this happening? So and the other colleagues started to look at her like, what are you doing? What, did you just snap a picture of this girl? Are you insane? And they were looking at me like, girl, are you gonna pop off? What's gonna happen? And I was like, okay, time to find my innocence, like, ooh, relax, ooh, meditate before you speak. I was counting to 10 actually. I was like, 1, 2, 3, in my mind. And I was looking at her like, whew, okay. And I asked her, I was like, keep your voice calm. You know, when you're black and you raise your voice, it's like, oh, you're angry and black. You're not gonna get me. I was like, could you please remove the picture? I don't feel comfortable. Please remove the picture. Because you have to have in mind, you're black. You have to sound calm and collected, or otherwise it's like, oh, she's ghetto and she's wild on her first date. No, that's not gonna happen. Not today. So I said that, and she was like, no, I'm not going to. I'm just gonna do what I want, and I want to send it. But if you don't mind, I'm gonna use an app, and then with a pencil I'm gonna color your face. And then she started to do something in her phone. She was like, and I was like, did you just say no? I started to get like, I felt sorry. I felt a heat coming up. I don't have Rona. No Rona here. She used the app to color in my face with a pencil, I guess. And she made my face purple. And she was like, nah, now you don't see your face anymore, so it won't be a problem. Won't be a problem? Remove the picture. And I asked her this like 5 times. I remember I would just keep asking her politely and just keep asking her, asking. And people started to look at her and at me like, what is going on here? What's about to pop off? World star! No. No, I'm not touching anybody. I've got to put my black behind in jail because somebody else did something wrong. I was like, no. But I started to get really angry, and I was like, okay. I told her it is. We were on the 4th or 5th floor in this company, and the windows were open. It was summertime. I was like, let me tell her, for once, I just want you to remove this picture. I told her, if you don't remove my picture, I'm gonna grab your phone and I'm gonna throw your phone outside, and it's gonna drop all the way down to the ground from the 5th floor. You better remove this picture now. And she was like, oh, okay, I will. It's not a problem. I said, I don't want to see your phone now. That you really remove this picture. And she already sent it to somebody. So upset. And everybody was like, a few of the my new colleagues started to speak up like, why would you do that to her? She's new here. Now she doesn't feel comfortable, blah, blah, blah. And I was happy that they did that, because I was like, am I the one that's crazy here? Am I being stuck up? Because somebody only made a picture of me. Only? Fuck out of here. Don't think so. You're not going to make a picture of me and then send it to everybody. What's that for kind of dumb comment? After that, I decided, okay, this girl's not going to be my friend. Let her work me in, and I'm just done with you. Because I'm a person, I'm nice. I'm friendly to everybody until the moment you're the one that fucks up. I can decide that I want to hang out with you or not. Am I not? I don't have to be friends with anybody. So I decided to just, okay, she rubbed me off the wrong way. Let me keep my distance from this girl. So I did that. Also for my own safety, yeah, because I've had a few times in my life that somebody would do something and my reaction would be so hard on them, and then it would twist it around like I did something. And I don't want people to catch me in those situations. So I was like, okay, you know what? You are on that side of the office, I will be on the other side of the office. I'm not gonna bother you, I'm not gonna take your food, I'm not going to address you, I'm not going to be rude to you, I'm just going to leave you alone for my own sanity. We don't have to be friends, we can be cordial. Agree to disagree, no problem. So I did that. Okay, and then all of a sudden she always was like begging for my attention. When I would come in the morning, she would be like, hi Caroline, good morning, nice did you just win the lottery or something? What's up with you? I would be like, hi, good day. Yeah, good day to you too. And it would be so obvious that she was trying so hard for me to like her. And I would be like, I just want to keep my distance from you. That's all. I don't hate you. But you're not my friend. We're colleagues. We don't have to hang out. I didn't sign a contract and say, Karen, we have to chill together. No, we don't. So after a while, I was like, every time I came here, I would be just like, hi, and just sit, and just hi, and sit, do my job. Of course, there were other colleagues that we had a better connection. We used to go out to dinner, and even after work, we would go for drinks. And I guess Karen was getting a little bit jealous of the situation that I was making a lot of friends in the office, and we would do stuff together. And we even had a group chat on WhatsApp. And then I would invite people to like, yeah, let's go to the city today. Or maybe with a few other colleagues, I would say, oh, let's go after work, go see the newest movie that just came out. Something like that. I would just want to have fun, know each other, and just be there for each other. It's a good time. So why not? And all of a sudden, I would feel like this girl just really wants to come into the group. And I'm going to be honest, I didn't want her near me at all. So she was being so aggressive about it. I would sit with somebody. I remember I used to talk with one of my colleagues about what's the best thing for your legs. And she is, my colleague was from Morocco. And she told me, yeah, laser everything. And then there's no hair anymore. It's like 400 euros or something. And then all the hair is gone. And we were just having a conversation between two women about, oh, what do you think about shaving? What do you think about laser? What do you think about waxing? And I was like, I did the wax thing one time. Hell no. No, that's not for me. I screamed so loud. The people in the other office heard me screaming. No, thank you, not for me. I used to use that cream that dissolves the hairs. Now I think I maybe want to do the laser, but everything is closed now because of the stupid corona. But yeah, and then all of a sudden she came to sit next to us, and she was just going to come into the conversation. She would be like, oh yeah, I want to do my legs too. And I looked at my colleague and I was like, we weren't talking to you. And then I would and she would take over the whole conversation. I would be like, okay, you need some attention today again, Karen. It's okay, Karen. You can butt in the conversation, Karen. I just stood my black ass up and I went away. I was like, see you later. I told my other colleague, I'll see you later, okay, bye. I was like, just remove yourself from the situation is the best thing to do, okay? No problem. But after a while, she was putting it on so thick that she was the highs and the ha. I started to get a little bit annoyed with her because I was the only person she would do that to. Because at a while I was thinking like, let me look from a distance how she does, how she acts with other people and how she acts with me. And other people, she wouldn't even say hello because I would come into the office really early. Most of the time I would be the first one in the office, go down my bag, have some lunch behind my desk and then clean it and then start working. And then after 10 minutes the rest of my colleagues would come in one by one. So I would see who would come one by one, and then maybe she would come like 6th or 4th or whatever. And then I would observe like how she reacts with other people and with me. And then I started to get really annoyed with her and just didn't want to say hello to her anymore at all because the situation was so annoying. So I didn't say hi to her at all anymore. I was like, just you're gonna get the message yourself and it's gonna be fine. Just leave me alone, that's it. After a while of her being like, hi, hello, how are you today? And me just being like, I would just stare at her and say nothing. Because for me, when you annoy me at that point that I just want to cuss you out, I know the best thing for me is to be quiet. Don't say anything, because when I pop off, it's gonna be another situation, and we don't want that situation at all. And then she would talk about me behind my back to other colleagues. And she would be so stupid, because how can you talk to people that like me and say bad stuff about me, and they know that I don't bother you at all? I don't even want to talk about you. But they mention your name and they say like, oh, Karen, this and this and this. I said, oh, hi, you scared me. Okay, that was my little niece. She's 5. My sister just dropped her over. Sorry for the interruption. Where was I? Yeah, I was popping off and stuff. Yeah, I just stopped talking to her all the way. Just ignore, and ignore more. Ignore. And one day, I guess it bothered her so much, she went to my boss and to the manager. And what my colleagues told me, she started to cry. Dramatically. Cerelain doesn't want to speak. She doesn't want to speak to me. And she ignores me. I will just want to be her friend, blah, blah, blah. My colleague told me she cried for 4 hours straight. 4 hours sobbing, crying, acting like I killed her grandmother or something, or family member. It was insane. Then the office manager came to me, all upset. Why did you do this to her? Why don't you want to speak to her? Why are you so mean? I was like, you don't even know the story, and why do you come to me all like you're gonna do something? You crazy? I hate it when people do that. You don't know the ins and outs of the story. You don't even want to listen to my side of the story. Because this Karen, she was going insane with talking to colleagues, telling them what I did and did not do, and trying to mess stuff up for me, trying to get me fired, this trifling Karen, because she was on the outside of the group and she wanted to get in so badly. I was like, I'm new here. If you wanted to be so close to these people, why weren't you before I came here? Leave me alone. You're just upset that you're not in the group. So bad. Bye, Karen. Well, we had a discussion, and in the end they were like, okay, you guys just leave each other alone and blah, blah, blah. I said, oh, I was already leaving her alone. Okay, the end. Well, I'm gonna end the story today and see what's gonna... Well, I'm just gonna end the story. That's it. And thank you for watching, of course. I hate this word. Subscribe to the channel. Thumbs up. Push the like button. Notification bell. And I hope to see you next time. And share the video with your friends. Okay. Bye.